Welcome back. For more on our top stories and others, please visit our website, channelstv.com and youtube.com/channelsweb. You can also watch us on the go on your mobile device. Log on to m.channelstv.com or download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows phones from their respective stores. Well, having the Channels TV and Channels 24 app will give you access to news and updates. You also have the Eyewitness feature, so you too can be part of the news. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu and follow the instructions to share those pictures, videos or news of happenings around you. And now to take a look at the situation in the northeast, especially in Borno State, I am now joined on News Across Nigeria by the former chairman of the state's Emergency Management Agency, Mr. Grema Terab. Mr. Terab, you're welcome to News Across Nigeria.
Thank you very much.
Now, today's attack on the University of Maiduguri, well, the campus, is apparently the first ever in that institution. Are we losing our grip in the war against terrorism?
No, in fact, it is a terrifying moment to the university community and the academic society. It is extremely traumatizing to the students that are writing exams today. Exams have been going on. In fact, the exams have been suspended today, and the university is about to make a statement when the exams will continue. Today's attack is that of a desperate measure by the insurgents to show a situation where they don't want to give up. And as I'm talking to you now, the situation is far much more better than before. And
you can say that for certain.
Yeah.
When you say situation, what situation are you talking
about? Before it has been long for us in Maiduguri or Borno State, where we experience bomb blast in the early morning hours of a day. So now we have experienced this for a very long time, and today is taking place in the University of Maiduguri. So the towns and the villages that have been rescued by Nigerian Army are turning out to be safer than before. But that is why I'm saying the situation has improved. Okay,
another thing that one would wonder, why a 7-year-old boy? I mean, what is really happening?
It's so unfortunate. The victims of suicide bombers are most of them female and the children. So you wonder why are they using children and women to carry out their sub-target attacks. So it's so unfortunate.
Now, a recent report sent to the Senate actually alleges that there have been selective treatments of IDPs and camps. Can you confirm this?
Selective treatment?
Yes.
Well, what I know is that the government at all levels are trying their best to supply food items as relief materials to the IDPs in order to bring succor to them. But the real essence of the matter is that the IDPs hardly get what they have been supplied.
And that's the big question. Why?
Well, it is indeed a big question, because you can recall there was a time when a video went viral in the social media that Nema bags were rebagged into Dangote empty sacks to be taken to the market for selling purposes. And the president sometimes asked the security agencies to investigate the matter on who to arrest the culprits and to be brought to book. And not only that, we had a report the other time by the United Nations Human Rights Agencies that women are being used as sex slaves in exchange of food. Yes. And rape cases are also taking place in the camps. So there are serious issues of diversion and mismanagement in the camp. That is why the IDPs don't get the end result of the relief materials being taken to them by various donor agencies and government agencies as well.
So it's interesting to know that you actually agree that there's been diversion.
Yeah, there's been diversion. In fact, that is why after crime loud in many places with regards to the malnourishment taking places in the camps and in the IDP communities, the National Assembly constituted a panel, investigative panel, to go out and have a fact-finding mission with regards to the maladministration that is taking place in the camps. So we were invited and we were contacted in the first place that we should come up with ideas that will show and brainstorm the issue that affects the IDPs in the camps and how it will be solved. We were invited and we attended the public hearing. A public hearing was conducted in the National Assembly. But to our dismay, the public hearing somehow turned out to be dramatic. We were there, we were in fact, denied access into the public hearing. We found out why. Why are you denying us to come into the public hearing? They said, no, we have to wait. We struggled, we fought, until it took us almost 5 hours to get into the public hearing. And
5 hours?
Yeah, 5 hours. We were denied access. And to our surprise, nobody from Borno State is being represented there, with neither the government agencies or the 3 senators from Borno State or the 10 House of Representative members. Nobody attended that public hearing, and no government agency from Borno State attended that public hearing. We were there, we told them the problems that is going on in the camps. The IDPs hardly eat a meal a day. This situation where IDPs get 25 kg of rice for family of 10. One bag of 25 kg for family of 10. And thereafter, you see, this is given to them to take them up to a month. So you find out it only lasts for a week or two. In your opinion, without condiment, without firewood,
these
without
shortfalls, government needs to do more. They're not doing enough.
Yeah. And the most disappointing aspect is the outcome of the public hearing. They never captured what we've given them. They were busy castigating blame on the federal government about cutting grass in IDP camps. There wasn't any cutting grass in the IDP camps. So the whole Senate hearing and the public hearing is lopsided. They have never captured the issue with regards to the IDPs, with regards to malnourishment, dying in the camps, hunger, diseases. Every day you see international donor agencies and the international media calling upon the world, the whole international community, that if care is not taken, 200,000 children will die.
That's exactly my next question. Do you think that they need to leave the states if their impacts are not felt, or they're actually felt but then they're being sidelined?
They are doing more than anybody, because we have about 40,000 households in the IDP camps. Out of 40,000, 25,000 families were being catered for by the World Food Program. So how can you chase out the donor agencies? We have the liberated communities like Banki, Monguno, Ngala, Dikwa, Biu, so on and so forth. We have been catered for by the international donor agencies. There isn't any government presence anywhere. So what we expect the National Assembly to come out with their finding is they should hold to account anybody found guilty of diverting food items, anybody that is the cause of malnourishment in the camps, not blaming the FG for whatever political purposes. We expect them to capture the real issues in the camp.
Ending the camps this year, 2017, we've heard about that, the federal government saying that, you know, they want to wrap that up. Do you think there's a possibility anytime soon, anytime 2017? Well,
I don't think so, because most of the liberated towns are not fully habitable for people to return. Even though government is trying their possible best to make sure they have returned people, but there are no structures on ground to return people home. And we are calling on the government to find out an everlasting solution about the issues of the IDPs. They should constitute an independent fact-finding mission to go and hold public hearing in the camps, not in National Assembly, not elsewhere.
And if you're asked to continue to be chairman of the State's Emergency Management Agency, would you go back?
I don't think so, as of now.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Grema Terab, for coming on News Across Nigeria.
I appreciate it.
And when News Across Nigeria returns, we'll bring you this report coming from INEC on new political parties. Join us again.